There are umpteen rabbit breeds in the market, but which one is the best for you? Which breed should you choose? Hey, my name is Sowmya Shankaran, and in this video I will be talking about a specific rabbit breed which is lion-head rabbit. We shall talk more about their history, appearance, size, lifespan, character, health issues, care plan, diet, exercise and much more. So, let's begin. First of all, we will look at lion-head rabbit's history. Lion-head rabbits have quite the unique and remarkable story behind them. These rabbits have been bred since the 1950s in an effort to develop a miniature version of their original ancestor, the Flemish giant rabbit. They are a result of select Dutch and Belgian rabbit breeds with a longer and more full mane around their face that gives them resemblance to a lion's head, hence their name. Lion-head rabbits quickly became popular among casual pet owners as well as competitive show animals due to their intelligence, playful personalities, and attractiveness. As popularity grew, so did demand in other countries, eventually making them an international phenomenon. Now that we have understood all about the history of lion-head rabbits, let's look at lion-head rabbits' appearance. So, how does a lion-head rabbit look like? How can you find them out? These furry cuties have an unmistakable appearance that makes them stand out from other rabbits. Their mane is composed entirely of fur surrounding their head and creating a face that captivates everyone who sees it. The amount of fur in their mane can vary from short to long, giving you the option to choose based on what's right for your home. Overall, a lion-head rabbit's body type is similar to other rabbit breeds. They have short ears, strong hind legs, and a lightweight body perfect for cuddles and gentle playtime with children. Now let's look at what a single and double mane means. If you have seen lion-head rabbits, you would have definitely noticed their mane of fur. These adorable critters have an instantly recognizable fluffy fur of mane, earning them the nickname lionheads. But did you know there are actually two different types of manes for lionheads? The single mane, which circles the head like a bandana and runs down the length of its back, or the double mane, which frames the rabbit's face and can go deeper into its coat. These characteristics are just sufficient for you to identify between their manes and choose the best lion-head rabbit for you. Let's look at lion-head rabbit size. Lion-head rabbits are considered a small breed, usually ranging between 2 and 4 pounds when fully grown. However, they can also grow up to 6 pounds depending on the individual rabbit. They typically have short legs and a compact body, making them ideal for households with limited space. Additionally, many owners find that their manes add a unique charm that makes them even more endearing. What about lion-head rabbits' lifespan? Let's look at it. Lion-head rabbits typically live between 5 and 7 years, though some have been known to live even longer with proper care. I have also raised lion-head rabbits in the past, and I should say that my lion-head rabbit has lived a longer life up to 8 years. So it all depends on how well you maintain your lion-head rabbit. They're a hardy breed that's relatively easy to keep healthy, but it's important to monitor their diet and provide lots of opportunities for exercise and stimulation. With regular veterinary visits and plenty of love and good diet, your lion-head rabbit can have a long and happy life. What about their tenets? Let's look at lion-head rabbits' characteristics. Lion-head rabbits are known for their gentle, friendly personality and their playful, curious nature. They are generally easy to handle and make great pets for families with children. They are also fairly low maintenance, requiring regular grooming to keep their fur healthy and well maintained. So, now that you have understood about their characters, appearance, size, lifespan, what about their colors? Lion-head rabbits come in a variety of colors, including the fuzzy lob, which may have either dark or light fur, the agouti Romanian dwarf, which has well-defined markings on its ears and face that resemble those of our feline friends, the Holland lob, a small variety which has well-defined white markings on its ears and face, and the English lob, which is usually a dominant or solid color. Okay, so they come in different colors, But it's important to understand about their breed and then choose the best one for you. Before you identify one, let's also look at the linehead rabbit's care plan. Linehead rabbits are a unique type of rabbit that's characterized by their distinctive mane. These adorable little creatures require some special care and attention in order to keep them healthy and happy. You know what? My linehead rabbit requires my attention 24/7 and I don't feel bad about giving this attention because he completely deserves it. Some basic tips for taking care of linehead rabbits include providing them with a clean, comfortable living space, giving them a nutritious diet, giving them plenty of exercise, and keeping up on grooming and maintenance tasks like nail clipping. One of the most important factors in caring for linehead rabbits is ensuring they have a clean and comfortable living environment. I think this comes on the topmost because when they have a clean space, they are basically nutritious and they also enjoy living longer, playing everywhere. This means providing your rabbit with both an indoor enclosure as well as an outdoor hutch or run where they can get some sunlight and fresh air. The indoor portion should be large enough to give your rabbit plenty of room to move around and should be kept clean and free from clutter or other hazards. The outdoor enclosure should also be secure so that your rabbit cannot escape or get injured in any way. In addition to providing a safe living space for your linehead rabbits, it's important to make sure that you are feeding them a healthy and nutritious diet. So, what do they eat? A good rule of thumb is to feed your rabbit hay at all times, along with a high quality pellet diet and occasional treats like fruits or vegetables. I would suggest giving them 70 to 80% hay, and the balance can be split between fruits, vegetables, pellets, and whatnot. However, it has to be safe for your rabbit. You should also make sure to give your rabbits plenty of exercise, either by letting them run around outside in their enclosure or by taking them on regular playtime sessions inside the house. So, what about their food pattern? Let's look at linehead rabbits' diet. Linehead rabbits are pretty much the same as other rabbits in terms of what they can eat. Of course, being herbivorous, their diet requires plenty of fresh vegetables and hay. The most common types of food that linehead rabbits eat include lettuce and kale. Other popular veggies that these bunnies like to munch on include alfalfa and clover leaves. Some popular fruits that linehead rabbits can eat safely include apples, bananas, blueberries, strawberries, and melon. These foods are high in essential vitamins and nutrients that help you to keep your bunnies healthy and strong. Additionally, be sure to avoid giving your bunnies foods like chocolates or nuts, as they can be harmful if ingested in large quantities. Like any other rabbit, it's important to ensure their water supply remains clean and fresh and most importantly, available at all times. Overall, if you're able to provide your linehead rabbits with a healthy diet and a clean water supply, they should be able to thrive and enjoy a long and happy life. Now that we have understood about their care plan, a most important aspect of care is about exercise. What kind of exercise does your linehead require? One of the first things you should consider when creating an exercise plan for your linehead rabbits is where they will be able to play safely. Since these fluffy bunnies are so small, they need ample space indoors that's free from hazards such as wires or other items that could cause them harm if nibbled on. This can include pens or cages with multiple levels which give your pets plenty of room to hop up and down without getting stuck in a corner somewhere. Once you have a safe space set up for your rabbits to play, you can start incorporating exercise into their daily routine. The key is to provide regular opportunities for them to run around and explore while minimizing stressful interactions with other pets. A good way to do this is by setting up an exercise pen in a quiet room with some toys and treats inside, allowing your bunnies free reign of the area for short periods throughout the day. Also, make sure they have fun in everything that you provide. Now, if you have decided that the linehead rabbit is for you, then you should also know about the ideal cage setup. The ideal cage setup for a linehead rabbit is one that provides plenty of space and allows the rabbit to get plenty of exercise. This can be achieved by using a combination of floors, hay racks, hideaways, and toys. To start with, we would recommend a minimum of floor area of 4 square feet with 1 to 2 additional square feet per additional rabbit. It's also important to have at least 12 inches between each level in order to allow the rabbits to easily move between floors. In addition to providing enough space on the floors themselves, it's also important to provide hay racks for your rabbits so that they always have access to fresh food. These can be suspended from both levels of the cage to encourage your rabbits to exercise and forage for their food. You should also include a number of hideaways throughout the cage, such as small boxes or tubes that give the rabbits a place to retreat if they feel stressed or scared. Finally, make sure to provide plenty of toys so that your rabbits also have something interesting and stimulating to do. Some good options can include chew toys made from cardboard or willow branches, hanging toys like foot brushes and swings, and treats hidden in puzzle feeders. With all of these elements incorporated in your rabbit cage setup, you can help ensure that your lion-head rabbit remains healthy and happy for years to come. Now, there are 3 more things that we should look at. What are the common lion-head rabbits' health conditions? So, lion-head rabbits are a relatively healthy breed and generally don't suffer from many health issues. However, there are some conditions that you should be aware of to provide the best care for your rabbit. These include tooth problems, hairball formation, and gastrointestinal stasis. Let's look at tooth problems. Many rabbits develop dental problems over time as they age. This includes molar spurs, which cause sharp points on the back molars to grow excessively, or grinding teeth at different rates than normal. In these cases, your rabbit may have trouble eating properly and will need veterinary treatment to correct the problem. If your rabbit shows signs of dental disease such as drooling more than usual, grinding teeth, or refusal to eat, it's important to check with a vet. The second one is hairballs. Hairballs are another common issue in rabbits, especially long-haired breeds like the lion-head. Hairballs may cause your rabbit to have constipation or even diarrhea if they become impacted, as it can block digestive tract. So, to prevent hairballs from forming, you should regularly brush and groom your lion-head rabbit to keep its coat smooth and clean. You can also try adding a small amount of vegetable oil if suggested by your vet. The third one is gastrointestinal stasis. It's also a common problem in rabbits and can be due to many things such as poor diet, stress, or underlying medical conditions. So how do you find that your lion-head rabbit has GI stasis? Some symptoms can include lack of appetite and reduced stool production. So to avoid the condition, you should try to minimize sources of stress in your rabbit's environment and feed him or her with a high quality diet with plenty of fiber to keep the digestive system moving regularly. If your rabbit begins showing signs of GI stasis, it also means that he is lacking proper care. So be careful. And the next thing is, if you have decided to buy a lion-head rabbit or even adopt a lion-head rabbit, it's important to know what are the things you should check. And before that, what is the cost if you are going to buy a lion-head rabbit? The average price of lion-head rabbits can vary depending on selective factors like age, gender, type of coat, and maybe mane. In general, young lion-head rabbits will cost less than the older ones, while male lion-heads tend to be slightly more expensive than females. Also, smooth-haired rabbits will typically cost a bit more than those with fluffier coats. Anyways, if you're planning to buy a lion-head rabbit, what's the cost? It could come around $50 to $100 for one healthy lion-head rabbit. What are the things to check before buying a lion-head rabbit? Let's look at it. Lion-head rabbits are relatively small and can make good pets for individuals of all ages. They come in different colors, so you should be able to find one that fits well with your personal style and decor. Secondly, lion-heads have very soft fur that requires relatively little upkeep compared to other types of rabbits. There are also some potential downsides when it comes to owning a lion-head rabbit. For example, they require a bit of attention to stay happy and healthy. Additionally, they can be prone to certain health conditions like dental problems and GI stasis. All of these factors should be taken into consideration. And if you're looking for a low maintenance companion, be sure that lion-haired rabbit is a medium maintenance companion. So now that you have all the information with you, rush to a shop or a kennel to get to a lion-haired rabbit for your home. If you would like more such information about the lion-haired rabbit in specific to their food or whatever, you can also check out our website PetsMond.com for detailed guides on each question that you have about lion-haired rabbit. Alternatively, please subscribe to this channel so that you can also know about other animals like dogs and also more about rabbits going forward. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.